Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Brooklyn College Bulldogs basketball, live from the West Quad Gymnasium here at Brooklyn College. Zach Budnick alongside Jai Kelman, and we have a wonderful matchup for you. It's a CUNYAC doubleheader between the Bulldogs and the Lehman College Lightning, and what makes this first game very significant is it's the rematch between the Bulldogs and the Lightning in the CUNYAC Finals. Jai, this season, the Bulldogs, they have the same starting five, and they've been playing very decent to start.
Oh, yes, they have. First off, I know this game was circled on their calendar, being that they lost to this team in the championship last year. So look for Brooklyn Bulldogs to come out and attack early.
Now, the last time these two teams played against each other, again, was in the CUNYAC Finals, and it was a roller coaster ride. The Bulldogs dominated in the first three quarters, and then the Lehman College Lightning, who were the #1 seed, they were the favorites to win, were able to force overtime in the fourth quarter and managed to come away with the victory, and they were being led by their #1 starter, Amelie Del Rosario. Now, what made that game very significant was it was the first time that the Baruch College Bearcats were not in postseason contention after winning in the last 8 years. So now the Bulldogs, like you said, they had this game circled, and they're going to be looking out for a big, explosive offense against the Lightning.
Yes, definitely. They are ready to play. Lehman has a terrific guard in Denise. She's averaging 30-plus points. Scoring 30 points in a college game is very hard, let alone to average it. So they definitely going to have to watch what she's doing on the court and knows where she at all time.
Now, the Lightning have to their team. They still have Amelie Del Rosario, but they lost 4 of their starting 5 because they were seniors, and now Del Rosario is carrying this team with 157 points, leading nationally in scoring this year.
Yes, that's a very big deal. This college basketball at any level is still very competitive, so to average 30-plus points is something special.
Now, you had an opportunity to speak to Coach Lang earlier. What did he say about this game and how his team has been doing so far this season?
Well, it's still early in the season. He mentioned to me they're looking to figure some things out. They have a new team. There's some injuries going on with them right now, so they're still trying to mesh things together. But basically just stopping the Lehman guards' momentum and meeting them at half court and getting the ball out of their guards' hands early in the game.
Now, the Bulldogs have Karen Mack and Olivia Colbert that's been leading this team, and you expect the Bulldogs to be relying on them throughout the entire game.
Yes, definitely. Olivia led them in scoring as well last year, so I know she's coming to capitalize off of that into this season. Also with Karen, she's been on the team for 3 years now. She's learning her role. She was able to play behind Nicole and learn some things from her, so now the keys is in her hands, so hopefully she can get the job done tonight.
The Lady Bulldogs are the defending ECAC champions. The Lady Lightning are the defending CUNYAC champs. When we come back, we're going to go over key matchups. We're going to have the singing of the national anthem, starting lineups, and opening tip-off live on BCTV, your home for everything Brooklyn College. We'll be right back.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, please welcome our guests, the Lightning from Lehman College. A 5'5" junior from the Bronx, New York, number 3, Linda Fields. A 6' junior from the Bronx, New York, number 11, Shakia Artist. A 5'7" sophomore from New York City, New York, number 13, Salima Sangair. A 5'11" junior from the Bronx, New York, number 15, Crystal Pearson. And a 5'6" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 25, Amelie Del Rosario. Assistant coaches, Ibelis Rosario Balbuena, John Ridley, and Mariel Barton. And the head coach of the Lightning, Eric Harrison. And now the starting lineups for your Brooklyn College Bulldogs. A 5'7" junior from New York City, New York, number 5, Karen Mack. A 5'6" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 10, Twanda Holder. A 6'4" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 11, Maya G. Thomas. A 5'2" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 12, Justine Vento. And a 5'11" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 21, Olivia Colbert. Assistant coaches Stanley Fabrine, Amalia Sedaris, and Brittany Bowman, and the head coach of the Bulldogs in his 14th season, Alex Lang.
set to go.
Let's go, BC.
Bulldogs wearing their home white colors with the maroon trims, and the Lightning wearing their blue with the white trim. Game set underway. Want to thank everybody who's joining us this afternoon. Del Rosario drives in, quick shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bulldogs ball.
You can see the type of game off the tip how Lehman wants to play. They want to get after it, very up-tempo.
Karen Mack for the Brooklyn College Bulldogs. They're going from left to right on your computer screens. Justine Vento trying to find somebody. Gets it out to Holder, Tawana Holder. Back to Vento. In the corner was Colbert. Bulldogs moving the ball very well. Karen Mack inside the paint, 5 seconds to go. Shot by A.G. Thomas. Not a shot, but now she gets a shot off. It's no good. And now the Lightning take over. Del Rosario pushes up and gets it over to her teammate. That is number 15, Crystal Pearson. Top of the paint is Artist. Now the Lightning moving the ball very well. Del Rosario to Fields for three. Shot is no good. And Colbert gets the rebound. Karen Mack now pushes up court for the Bulldogs. Vento all low for three. Shot no good. A.G. Thomas with the rebound. In and out, no good. Colbert, 3 times the charm. Can't get a shot off. And now A.G. Thomas, still a big fight for it, but no score as of yet. Del Rosario now pushes up for the Lightning. Hands it off to Fields. Top of the key is Pearson. Already a minute and a half gone by in this first quarter and still no score. Pearson looks to drive in against Mack. Can't get a good shot off. Ball almost went out of bounds. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And there's a whistle, a travel on the play, and it's going against the Lightning.
Both teams are playing zone, so with zones, usually you have to have a lot of ball movement, and you try to get the ball in the middle of the court at all times. So both teams going to have to be patient, and ball movement is a big key tonight.
8:23 to go in this first quarter, still no score. Karen Mack for the Bulldogs. Shadowing out orders. She throws it out to Holder. Holder holds, top of the paint, A.G. Thomas. Shot is good.
She has a chance to have a breakout game today. She's clearly the biggest person on court. She could use her height and size to an advantage tonight. So look for her to establish herself.
Fields looks to drive in. There's a whistle, and there's a foul on the play. Foul's going against Justine Vento of the Bulldogs. Already 2 minutes gone by in this first quarter, and the Bulldogs are leading 2-0. Fields now for the Lightning. Throws it to Pearson. Pearson, quick shot is good. All tied up 2 apiece. 7:50 to go in this first quarter. Karen Mack now along the near sideline. Being double teamed as she throws across court to Vento, who gets to the Colbert all alone for three. Shot no good. A.G. Thomas gets the rebound. Now Mack looks not to shoot, looks to drive in. Quick hook shot is good.
She was able to answer back with the pull-up jump shot. Lehman is applying a full court pressure. And so let's see if that aggravates Brooklyn College.
Steal by Karen Mack. Layup is no good. Colbert almost got the rebound, but the ball goes out of bounds off of her. Oh, they're calling a foul against Colbert, excuse me. I thought it was a clean play off of her hands out of bounds, but the officials saw it otherwise. But nonetheless, play resumes with the Bulldogs up 4-2. Is Emily Del Rosario leading nationally in scoring this season for the ladies. Fields, now Del Rosario for three. Shot is off the backboard, no good. A.G. Thomas gets the rebound. Now Karen Mack is going to move up court for the Bulldogs. Looks to drive in. Shot is blocked by Artist. Now the Lightning push up. Fields. Fields in the paint, but she still has it. Now she throws it out to Pearson. Pearson, quick shot for three is no good off the backboard. Fight for the rebound in the corner, and the Bulldogs take over. So Karen Mack now moves up court. Throws it to Vento, all alone for three. Shot is no good. A lot of three-point opportunities, but none have been able to register as the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Lightning ball.
With both teams playing zone, the three-point shot is gonna be open for both teams. I don't know if that's usually the best shot to take, but that's definitely gonna be open all game.
Quick substitution already for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Taylor Gallagher is in, as well as number 32, Rowanica Green. So Colbert and Vento are going to sit. Del Rosario for the Lightning. Gets it to Sangre. Top of the key is Pearson. Fields now. Cross court to Sangre. Quick shot is no good. Now the Bulldogs take over. Wanda Holder. Over at the left side. In the corner is Gallagher all alone for three. In and out, no good. That was A.G. Thomas with the rebound, but she can't get a shot off, and now there's going to be a foul in the play going against Taylor Gallagher. So 4 minutes have gone by in this first quarter. Bulldogs still leading 4-2. And this is now the third foul against the Bulldogs. 0 fouls against the Lightning. Sangre, top of the key to Del Rosario. Quick three-point shot by Fields is no good. And Green loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to remain the Lightning ball.
Both teams are trying to establish a rhythm right now. It seems like Lehman wants to play a very up-tempo game.
Play resumes. Pearson, top of the paint, Artist. Now over to Sangre. Shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds again. No, they're calling it a foul yet again. This time going against Veronica Green. So that's the 4th foul in a row against these Bulldogs. Coach Lang not happy as he's trying to argue with the official, but play will resume. Del Rosario and a whistle. They have to reset the shot. Oh, the shot clock at the Bulldogs end is, at the Lightning end, excuse me, is not working properly.
Yes.
So with 5:36 to go, it's been a very, I don't know if it's been a tight game or if there just been a lot of plays that that both teams can't seem to finish.
I think both teams is having a problem right now figuring each other out. Both teams are playing zones, and like I mentioned before, the easiest shot to get on the zone is the three-pointer, and unfortunately they're just not falling for either team yet. But once this game establishes a rhythm, it should be a very good one.
I noticed during warm-ups, Taylor Gallagher was practicing the three-point shot, but we're going to send it over real quick, I believe, to Coach Lang to hear what he has to say to his team.
Guys, we're playing fine, all right? But we got to shoot the ball like we mean it. We're taking all these shots around the basket. Just take your time. Go up strong. They got 4 fouls on us. We got 0 fouls on them. Because every time we get the ball, we just throw it up the second we get it. You got to lean into them. Make them move toward the basket. You guys understand what I'm saying? Stop just throwing the ball up at the basket, all right? Make a move in there. All right, Karen, you beat the girl, and then you throw up this, and she blocks it. Make a power move, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Go to the basket. All right, Taylor, good shot from the corner. Keep shooting the ball. We open.
Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
So we had to take a technical timeout. One of the shot clocks is not working properly, so the officials are getting together, and I think they're going to resume play with one shot clock working. So the officials, they're going to be speaking to both coaches. Now they're trying to fix it right now, but what I noticed in the beginning, before and during warm-ups, Taylor Gallagher of the Bulldogs, number 2, was practicing the three-point shot, and she was getting a lot of the baskets, and she took one attempt in the corner all alone, was not able to finish the play, but I expect to see her shoot more from that range.
Yes, definitely. She probably was taking that shot due to the fact that Lehman does play zone. So that shot will be open, so she just has to capitalize and hit it.
So they're still trying to figure this out. But what will happen is play will resume, and Del Rosario of the Lightning will inbound the ball in front of the Bulldogs bench. So in that last play, it was Veronica Green whistled for a foul. So 4 fouls against the Bulldogs and 0 against the Lightning. New rules in the NCAA. This is the second year that they're doing this. You have 4 quarters of 10 minutes each instead of 2 20-minute halves. And after the 5th foul, that's when the team gets into the penalty.
Oh yeah, well I'm new to the team picking up 5 fouls. It was first 6 where it starts at 1-on-1 and then 1-and-1, and then at 10 fouls is the double bonus where you get 2 shots in the ball. So that rule is very interesting to me. So I'll look to see how that plays out during the course of the game. Brooklyn College already has 4 fouls, so they might want to stay away from the bonus.
The feedback that I'm getting is that they like the quarters, but they don't like the fouls.
Okay, okay.
Especially if the fouls are going against them.
Definitely, definitely. There's always two sides when rules like that get bent.
Yes. Now, if it's 5 fouls against the opponents, who are they going to argue? All right, both clocks are working. 5:36 to go. 28 seconds on the shot clock. As Del Rosario is going to inbound the ball. Gets it out to Fields. Play now resumes. Pearson elects not to take the shot. Looked like she was. Artist back to Pearson. Del Rosario does not have any points yet in this game. Artist, Sangari again, now back to Del Rosario. Shot for 3. Shot is no good. Colbert gets the rebound. So that's the first shot attempt by Del Rosario in this game. She's 0 for 1 in the field. Gallagher inside the perimeter, throws it back out to Karen Mack. She has Colbert on her right. Now she throws it to Colbert. Being guarded by Del Rosario, cross court to Gallagher. And Gallagher's whistle for a travel as she was looking to drive in.
Talking to Coach Ling before the game, he said Rosario is more than capable of hitting that deep shot she just took. So Brooklyn College better watch out from that.
So 4:50 to go. Del Rosario moves up court for the Lightning. Gets into the quarter, Pearson. Cross court to Sangari. Lightning moving the ball around very well. Del Rosario in the corner. Pearson being guarded by Mack, looks to drive in. Can't get a shot off. A.G. Thomas takes the ball. And now Bulldogs will take possession. Karen Mack moves up court for the Bulldogs. Throws it to Gallagher. Back to Mack. Mack holding, 4:20 to go in this first quarter. Bulldogs still leading 4-2 in what has been a very low-scoring game so far. Green all alone, and it's good.
Great pass, great pass.
Bulldogs up 6-2. 4:05 to go in this first quarter. Del Rosario, quick shot is no good. A.G. Thomas takes the rebound. Bounce pass to Gallagher. Gallagher can't get a shot, so she has to move. Cross court to Colbert. Colbert being guarded by Del Rosario. Now Mack, top of the key, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Try to get a Colbert, but she's going to be whistled for a travel. So excellent work by Del Rosario to psych out Karen Mack, as Karen wanted to get the ball to her teammate, Olivia Colbert. No, Olivia Colbert's back in. It was to Tawanda Holder, that she tried to get the ball to. So A.G. Thomas is going to sit. Back in play is Olivia Colbert. No substitution so far for the Lightning, with 3:40 to go, and the Bulldogs are leading 6-2. Sangari, top of the key to Pearson. Quick shot for 3 by Fields is no good. Big rebound, and Karen Mack takes over. And there's a whistle, a foul on the play, and that's going against Crystal Pearson of the Lightning.
Brooklyn College is doing a good job in their zone. They just need to capitalize on offense. They're making them take long, deep shots, which leads to long rebounds, so they can push their fast break and beat the opposite team's zone down court.
But the Bulldogs have done a good job keeping the Lightning around the perimeter. Can't get any real shots in. Gallagher now for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass to Holder. Holder looking to drive in. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher to Karen Mack. They've been driving to the top of the paint and then throwing it back out. Gallagher for 3. Shot is no good. So Taylor Gallagher now 0 for 2, three-point range. The Bulldogs trying to intercept a transition for Lehman. And now a quick shot for 3 is no good by Del Rosario. And now Veronica Green takes over for the Bulldogs. 2:45 to go in this first quarter. Bulldogs leading 6-2. Mack in the paint to Colbert and makes the basket.
Great pass. Once you get into that zone, you have a lot of options.
Bulldogs up 8-2 with 2:30 to go in this first quarter. Del Rosario, top of the key, gets it to Sangari. Pearson looks to drive in. There's a whistle and another foul on the play. Foul's going against Taylor Gallagher of the Bulldogs. That's the 5th foul.
So they're in the bonus.
So now we got some substitutions for the Bulldogs. Kaylin Richburn and Alexandra Mugen are getting ready to come into play. But we did have a substitution for the Lightning. That is number 11. Can't see who the substitution is. All right, now we have the substitution. That's why they didn't make it yet. So Justy Vento is back in play for the Lightning. Kaylin Richburn is now in, as well as Alexandra Mugen. And sitting is number 13, Salima Sangri. And in play for the Lightning is number 23, Chelsea Harris.
Look for Mugen to come in and look for her shot against this zone. She's a very good three-point shooter.
So both shots by the Lightning is good. We're up 8-4, 2:20 to go in this first quarter. That was Crystal Pearson with the 2-point shot. Mugen for three, up the side of the backboard. There's a fight for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Lightning ball.
Like I mentioned, Mugen is going to look for her shot early. She's definitely their three-point shooter, and that's what she looks to do coming into the game.
So 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go in this first quarter. Bulldogs leading 8-4. Del Rosario for the Lightning almost tried to get it to Fields, and it was almost intercepted, by Holder, but it was off of her hands, out of bounds, and it's going to remain Lightning ball with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Play resumes. Fields in the corner. Pearson. Pearson being guarded heavily by Holder. There's a whistle. Shot does not count, but it's going to be a foul against the Bulldogs.
Coach Ling is definitely going to get after his team about all these fouls they commit, and they have to be a little bit more solid and beating their opponents to their spots.
That was a pushing foul. If I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
That was against Wanda Holder. Coach Lang not happy with the call. So Crystal Pearson's first shot is good. She's now 3 for 3 at the charity stripe in this game. Minute 51 to go. Bulldogs leading 8-5. Second shot is good, so now it's a 2-point game. A minute 50 to go. Svento inbounds the ball to Richburg. Kaylin Richburg of the Bulldogs looking to make a play. Tries to get away from Del Rosario. Vento for three. Shot is off the rim, no good. No three-point shots have been made in this game as Del Rosario now moves up for the Lightning. Shot is up, it's no good, but they're going to call a travel against Del Rosario.
Lehman really wants to get out on the open court and push that ball. They haven't been too successful with that, so let's see if Brooklyn College keeps up the great defense.
We haven't seen a three-point shot made in this game so far with a minute 25 to go. Twana Holder gets it back up to Richburg. Richburg shouting out orders. She's having her team move around. Looking to make a play. Shot is up and it's good.
Great penetration. Like I mentioned, you always want to get the ball in the middle of the floor against a zone, and she was able to drive directly down the middle of the floor for an easy floater.
Linda Fields for the Lightning. There's a fight for it. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be Bulldogs.
It took a little while, but it seems like the ladies are starting to get after it now from both teams, picking it up a notch on both sides.
Justin Vento is going to inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. They have a minute to go in this first quarter. Bulldogs leading 10-6 here at the West Quad Gymnasium. Holder looks to drive in. There's a whistle. Shot's not going to count. They're going to call a foul on the play going against Chelsea Harris of the Lightning.
The Lady Bulldogs are doing a great job in attacking the middle of the zone. Things should start to open up for them as the game goes on.
So Richburg is going to inbound the ball from the Lightning baseline. Almost lost it. Holder is able to get possession. Shot is up, no good. Vento gets the rebound. So fresh shot clock as Richburg is going to hold and let her team set up. Richburg trying to get away from Harris. Hands it off to Mugen. Cross court to Vento. Richburg in the corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Mugen for three. Shot is up, no good. Shot clock is off, so the Lightning can make the last play in this quarter with 20 seconds to go. And Fields is going to slow things down. So it looks like they're going to try to make the last play before the time expires. Cross court to Del Rosario. In the corner is Pearson. You have 5 seconds to go. Head coach is shouting out the time. Pearson, quick shot up, and it's good. And that will do it. The end of the first quarter, and the Bulldogs are leading 10-8 here at the West Quad.
Both teams are just trying to get their rhythm for the game right now. They're both playing the zone, which slows down the game. Like I mentioned before, I know Brooklyn College, wanted to get into that. That was a beautiful shot to end the first quarter by Crystal Pearson.
So we've seen.
We playing Lehman defense still from your practice, all right? We gotta play Brooklyn defense while our hands are active and stuff. All right, guys, they're getting a lot of cheap fouls, but we're just not moving our feet enough. And God, look, offensively, they're giving us a ton of space, and people are wide open. Guys, when you catch the ball, instead of looking to take your player right away with your head down, just pass to the corner, pass to the post. Everybody's open if you let the cuts just develop, all right? Memphis, Kansas, Hofstra, any of that stuff, just move the ball. When you get space, attack. All right, guys? Don't let them set up every single time. Let them just attack. All right, guys, look, we're going to go 55 right now. All right, we're 55 on defense. Maya's either on 23 or 13, whoever's in for them right now. And everybody else match up. Actually, you know what? We're going to go the other way. We'll go Karen on 21. Hey, you're going to be on 3. You're going to be on 13 or 23. All right, you're on 11, you're on 15, all right? Look, you give a lot of help, Just. Tons of help. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
That was head coach Alex Lang talking to his team at the end of the first quarter. What we've seen a lot of, and there were 15 attempts, three-point range, not one has made in.
Yes, I think that's due to the fact that both teams are playing the zone. Like I said, that's going to leave a lot of three-point attempts open, but I don't think that's the highest percentage shot. So as long as these two teams continue not to make shots, the percentages is going to stay like this.
And another big one, as we see Del Rosario inbound the ball to Pearson. Quick shot up is no good, but there's a foul on the play. But Del Rosario has not registered a single point in this game, and she's averaging about 38 points a game.
The Bulldogs are having a hard time with Crystal Pearson, who's at the line now, who had all 8 points in that first quarter.
So her shot is up, and it's no good. So with 9:55 to go in the second quarter, Bulldogs still leading 10-8. Second shot is up, and it's good. So Bulldogs are leading 10-9 now here in the second quarter. Richburg hands off to Vento. Vento looking to find somebody, gets Colbert in the corner. Cross-court pass to Richburg. And a whistle and a travel call. Seeing a lot of travels in this game. Both teams still, it seems like both teams are still trying to find their rhythm.
Yes, I think that the zone is slowing both teams up. You usually prepare prior to the game to teams that's playing man-to-man. The zone, I think, is confusing both teams, so they both just got to figure things out.
Del Rosario of the Lightning hands it off to Pearson. Pearson drives in, quick shot is up, no good. And Richburg gets the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Pearson is doing a good job at attacking. Let's see if Brooklyn College make any adjustments to
Karen.
keep her out of the lane.
Vento for three. Shot no good. But A.G. Thomas gets the rebound, so Bulldogs get a fresh shot clock. Richburg is going to shout out orders. Looking to make a play against Fields, but throws it to Vento. Back to Richburg. Now Mack. Mack holding. Trying to get away from Harris. Now Richburg. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Shot is up, and it's good.
Great take, great take.
Excellent shot by Kayla Richburg, and now the Bulldogs up 12-9. Del Rosario. Drive in, shot, no shot, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to remain Bulldogs. Lightning ball, excuse me.
Richburg has been doing a good job off the bench for Brooklyn College. She's attacking, she's hitting the open gaps, and also making the extra pass to have the high quality shot.
Pearson now inside the paint. She's going to have to make a play. Shot is up. She can't get it to hit the rim, so the Bulldogs take over. 8:30 to go in this second quarter. Karen Mack throws out to Vento. Vento gets away from Del Rosario for three. Shot no good. Colbert gets the rebound, but loses the ball, and they're going to call it jump ball, and it's going to be Bulldogs ball. So again, we're seeing a lot of three-point shots. They're not going in, but that's not going to slow any of these players down as Vento has the ball for the Bulldogs. Throws it to Mack. Being guarded by Fields. Now Richburg. Richburg looks to drive in. Quick shot is up, no good. Fight for the rebound. And Del Rosario steps out of bounds, and it's going to remain Bulldogs ball. Joanna Holder is now back in play in place of Kaylin Richburg.
Taylor Richburg gave Brooklyn College some quality minutes off the bench.
Karen Mack is going to inbound the ball from the Lightning baseline. Get to Olivia Colbert. Colbert leading her team in points so far in this season. Only has 2 in this game. Now Mack almost lost the ball. Excellent work by Justine Vento to recover. Now 15 seconds of the shot clock. Vento for 3. Shot no good. Del Rosario gets the rebound. Now she pushes up court. Trying to catch the Bulldogs in the transition play. Throws it to Pearson. Inside the perimeter, shot is up, and it's good. Bulldogs leading 12-11 with 7:30 to go. Timeout called by Coach Lang of the Bulldogs.
Another nice mid-range shot. Last to end the first quarter, she made it from the left side wing. This time she was able to knock it down from the right side.
So a 30-second timeout. So 30 seconds.
Look, guys, we got to get good space, and we got to get better cuts from you guys, first of all. All right? We need better cuts, and we need when you get rebounds in there to make a move and stop shooting into the hand. They're here shooting into the hand every time. All right? Make a move around them, get a foul. All right, guys, look, listen up. Look, defensively, you got 15, you got 3, you got 21, you got 23 or whoever it is, and you got 11. All right, guys, over help. All right, let's play here, Brooklyn. Let's go. Brooklyn.
It looks like the difference in this game, even though there seems to be some good rhythm, but like you said, both teams are playing very well in the zone, is the three-point shot attempts.
Yes, it seems like whatever team starts to hit their three-pointers first will probably be the team that get ahead with the lead.
So Karen Mack is now going to have control for the Bulldogs. Gets it over to Holder. Now Vento over at the sideline. Cross-court pass to Mack. Mack, quick shot for 3 is no good. Pearson gets the rebound for the Lightning. Fields all alone and a breakaway layup, and it's good. Excellent play by the Lightning to catch the Bulldogs off guard, and the Lightning take their first lead of the game, up by 1.
Great pass by Crystal Pearson just now. That was a great look ahead.
That's definitely a highlight reel. Karen Mack now for the Bulldogs. Quick shot for 3. Shot no good. Vento gets the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. But it's going to remain Bulldogs ball.
There you go, the nice look ahead for the easy basket for Linda Fields. It seems like Lehman is kind of daring the Lady Bulldogs to shoot the three-pointer.
That play was all started by Pearson. She threw a Hail Mary pass. 6:44 to go in this second quarter. Bulldogs trailing by 1. That's Holder. Trying to get away from Fields. Now Green, who's in play. Quick shot is no good. She gets her own rebound, but loses the ball. Now Fields trying to get a breakaway again.
Another outlet pass.
Karen Mack is able to catch up, but the Lightning take control. Del Rosario for 3. Makes the basket. 3-point shot by Emily Del Rosario is good. That's the first 3-point basket we've seen in this game. Lightning up by 4.
And she is leading the country in scoring right now. Hopefully the Lady Bulldogs can continue to contain her so she doesn't get hot.
Holder, jump shot is good. 6 minutes to go. Bulldogs trailing by 2.
Some back and forth basketball going on right now, Zach.
Pearson. Oh, nice play. 2 artists. Shot is no good. Bulldogs take possession. Karen Mack over the top of the key. Shot for 3, and it's still no good, but A.J. Thomas gets the rebound. She can't get a shot up, but she gets the ball back. Shot is no good. Pearson gets the rebound for the Lightning.
The Lehman Lightning is daring Karen Mack to shoot that 3-point shot, so it's just either she's going to have to take it and make it or create for her teammates.
So foul is now going against Karen Mack of the Bulldogs, as there was a fight between her and Del Rosario. So we have some more substitutions. Olivia Colbert is back in play. A.J. Thomas is going to sit. And for the Lightning, Salima Sangari is back in play in place of number 23, Chelsea Harris. Play resumes. Pearson in the paint. Turns and fires and makes the basket. 5:16 to go. Lightning are up by 4. Karen Mack now up. Top of the paint. Quick shot is no good. Colbert gets the rebound. Now Holder all alone for three. Shot is no good. And there's a foul on the play, and it's going against the Bulldog. No, it's going against the Lightning, excuse me. Foul is going against Del Rosario. Now Kaylin Richburg is back in play for the Lightning, for the Bulldogs.
She gave him some good minutes in the first quarter. Let's see what she can do here in the second period.
5:02 to go. Vento. Top of the key, Veronica Green. Back to Vento for three. It is good. 3-point shot by Justine Vento is good, and now the Bulldogs have closed the deficit down to 1. Del Rosario, nice shot, it's good. 20-17, Lightning are leading. 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Holder for the Bulldogs. Top of the paint, Colbert. Quick shot is air ball, out of bounds, and it's going to be Lightning ball. Another substitution. Alexandra Mugen is coming back into play in place of Veronica Green. This is the only advantage that the Bulldogs have. They have a complete bench, and the Lightning are only playing, looks like with only 8 players dressed. So Del Rosario now with the ball over the sideline. Throws it to Pearson. Pearson being guarded by Holder. In the paint, Artist, shot is no good. Olivia Colbert takes over. So Kaylin Richburg moves up, looks to make a play, now throws it out to Holder, excuse me. Still has the ball, almost lost it to Del Rosario. Holder's shot is no good, but there's a foul on the play. Foul is going against the Lightning. That's Shaky Artist.
Both teams are picking up the tempo right now, Zach. Let's see how the last 3 minutes of the second quarter pans out.
I don't think Artist liked that call, but nonetheless, foul is going against her. So first shot up by Holder is good. So 3:55 to go. The Bulldogs are trailing 20-18 in the CUNYAC Finals rematch. Lady Lightning got an ECAC bid. Lady Bulldogs got an ECAC bid, and they beat the College of Staten Island Dolphins for the championship. And the Lightning were able to move on to the NCAA playoffs. There's a foul on the play going against the Bulldogs. Another foul against Justine Vento. That is her second foul in this game. With 3:48 to go, and the Bulldogs are trailing by 2. Taylor Gallagher is now back in play in place of Vento. So now with Gallagher back in play, let's see if she's able to make some 3-point baskets like she's been practicing. Artist tries to get it to her teammate Sangri. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bulldogs ball. Another substitution now in play for the Lightning is Kajija Sangri, sisters with Salima Sangri. And for the Bulldogs, Olivia Colbert's going to sit, and back in play is A.G. Thomas. So 3:38 to go in this second quarter, first half. Bulldogs trailing by 2. Mugen, cross court to Gallagher. Gallagher for 3, and it's no good. But she gets her own rebound, and she looks to drive in. Nice pass to Holder. She keeps the play alive. Richburg. A.G. Thomas, shot is no good. Del Rosario gets the rebound. Lightning pushes up court. Del Rosario all alone. Shot is no good, but there's a foul on the play, and it's going against the Bulldogs. Foul is going against Alexandra Mugen.
Strong take by Rosario. Since she hit the 3-pointer, she's been looking for her shot a little bit more. She's being a lot more aggressive in this second quarter.
Del Rosario lining up for her 2 shots. She already has 5 points in this game. Their first shot up is good.
Yes, free throws is usually what could get a scorer going if they're not shooting the ball from the perimeter too well.
Bulldogs had the lead throughout most of the game, and now the Lightning have caught up and have maintained control of the lead as the second shot is good, and the Bulldogs are trailing by 4.
The Lightning has been doing a good job at keeping their composure. They're not panicking when they're down, so they was able to fight back into the game, and they now have the lead.
Richburg gets it over to Holder. Mugen in the corner, can't take a shot. Now Gallagher. Cross court to Holder. Holder for three, and it's no good.
In and out.
But Mugen is able to get the ball. Looked like Del Rosario had control and then lost it. So now the Bulldogs have a fresh shot clock. Richburg, top of the paint. All alone, A.G. Thomas, shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Gallagher gets it and passes on to Richburg. Richburg, all alone, A.G. Thomas now back out to Holder.
Great passing by the Bulldogs. They can't seem to make their easy layups, though. Must be a lid on the rim.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lightning ball. 2:27 to go in this first half. So Linda Fields is going to move up court for the Lightning. Again, the Lightning are playing with a very small bench. So some of these players, including Del Rosario, is probably going to see the entire court time. Pearson, shot is up, no good. Artist with the rebound, gets out to Del Rosario. Del Rosario holding, getting away from her teammate, but they're going to call an offensive foul, and it's going to be Bulldogs ball. Foul's going against Khadija Sanjir of the Lightning. So now the Bulldogs can inbound the ball in front of their own bench. Kaylin Richburg is going to move up. Holder, big double team. She's going to have to get rid of the ball. And there's a foul on the play. Foul is going against Del Rosario. Got a little too aggressive there.
That's 2 fouls on her.
So you can see the double team.
Yes. The ref got the reach in at the last minute.
I thought for certain that the Holder was going to get whistled for a travel or something. Play resumes. Holder over the sideline. Be guarded by Fields. Cross court to Richburg. Richburg, look at those moves. Bounce pass to Gallagher, almost taken away by Fields. Shot by Holder for three is no good. And there's a foul on the play. Excellent moves by Kaylin Richburg, by Taylor Gallagher, and number 10, Tawanda Holder.
If you pay attention to Rosario from the Lehman Lightning, she's not scoring as she usually does, but she's doing other things. She's definitely on the glass and getting to the free throw line right now.
Her teammate Crystal Pearson is leading everybody on the court with 12 points, followed by Del Rosario with 11. No, with 7, excuse me. She's going to line up for her first shot, and it's good. Now she has 8.
One thing I'm able to pick up early from this game is that Rosario is not going to stop, miss or make. She's going to keep being aggressive and trying to score.
Second shot is up, and it's no good. And there's a fight for the rebound. It's going to be jump ball, but it's going to remain Lightning. So with 1:30 to go, and Del Rosario is now going to sit.
She has 2 fouls. They don't want her to pick up any extra fouls closing the half.
But they're also playing with a really short bench, so they are going to rely on her a lot more in the second half, as a timeout was called by Coach Eric Harrison of the Lightning. In what has been, it's been a very interesting game so far.
Yes, it's definitely a game of runs. Both teams pretty much have the same game plan within the zone. So we just have to see how Brooklyn College responds into giving up the lead. But they're only down 5 points. A few tune-ups will fix them, help them out.
But a lot of three-point shot opportunities that have not been able to register. Otherwise, this would be a completely different game.
Yes, from both teams. Sometimes games are like that. Sometimes you shoot and everything you practice. As you said, you saw some of the ladies practicing the three-point shots and was making them. Sometimes it's just like that in games. It's not going to fall. So,
how about that backhand pass by Taylor Gallagher? I have never seen a Lady Bulldog do that so many times like she has in a single game.
Yes, and with that one, what made it more impressive, it was a save. The ball was heading out of bounds.
Play resumes. Lightning have possession. Sangari gets it over to her teammate Linda Fields. So we have both Sangari sisters on the court. That Salima shot for three is no good, but it's an air ball, and it's going to be Bulldogs ball. So 1:15 to go, and the Bulldogs are trailing by 5 here at the West Quad Gymnasium. Richburg gets it over to Holder, top of the key. Now Gallagher, A.G. Thomas. That's just going to be, there's going to be a whistle.
Asia Thomas been doing a good job establishing position. She hasn't been able to capitalize though. So hopefully she could work on that going into the second half. But she's definitely positioning herself, and she clearly has the mismatch.
Foul went against Khadija Sangari. I thought for certain with A.G. Thomas having possession in the paint, I thought she was going to be whistled for either a travel or a 3-second violation.
Yeah, she did a good job in getting 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
First shot up is good. So with 1:04 to go, Bulldogs are trailing by 4. And Olivia Colbert is now back in play in place of Alexandra Mugen. With 1:04 to go, both teams with 5 fouls in this first half. A.G. Thomas is going to line up for a second shot. It's up and good.
And close on the counter pennies. That's a
So Bulldogs are down in this first half. Fields can't get it to her teammate Artist, and the Bulldogs take possession, but they're feeling the full court press. Gallagher. Cross court to Colbert, for Holder, for 3, shot no good. Quick transfers to play. Fields over the sideline, but Olivia Colbert catches up for the Bulldogs. Shot is up, no good, but there is a foul on the play. Foul is going against Olivia Colbert. That's her second foul in this game.
great attack by Linda Fields, going strong to the hole.
So Linda Fields is going to line up for her 2 shots with 39.1 seconds to go. Alexandra Mugen getting ready to check back in for the Bulldogs in place of Olivia Colbert.
You don't want to get Fields or Rosario going if you're the Lady Bulldogs. Fields is also averaging 20 points per game too as the season.
So Linda Fields getting ready for her second shot. Her team is up by 4. Shot is up and it is good. So play resumes. Bulldogs trailing by 5. Richburg throws it to the corner to Gallagher, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lightning ball.
Unforced turnover by the Lady Bulldogs. Hopefully them plays don't come back to get them.
2 substitutions. Del Rosario is back in play for the Lightning. Kara Mack is in play for the Bulldogs.
Look for Lehman to hold for the last shot. With putting back Rosario in the game, she's going to try to create as the clock winds down.
They still have to work with the shot clock.
About a second differential.
But you are right. They might try to make the last play, even though Del Rosario is playing a bit aggressive, as you can see, moving around. Quick shot is up, and it's no good. Can they get the rebound? Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bulldogs ball. So now the Bulldogs have an opportunity to make the last play.
I think it's staying with Lehman.
You are right. Yes, they called in favor of the Lightning. My apologies. So Del Rosario. Ball goes out of bounds again. This
Now
time off
back
of
to
Del
the
Rosario.
Bulldogs.
They're moving the ball pretty fast now.
Yes, both teams. Ball movement is very, very important when the team is playing zone against you.
So now we have less than 10 seconds to go. As Kara Mack is going to look to make a play. Can't get a shot off. So the Lightning will make the last play. Del Rosario chucks it. Buzzer sounds. Hits the backboard, but that's going to be the end of the half, with the Lightning leading 25-20 here at the West Quad Gymnasium. This first half has just been very interesting so far. Would you agree?
Yes, both teams seem like they still trying to figure out what each team is trying to do. Both of them are still playing that zone. I think in the second quarter, Lehman did a good job in getting into their fast break early and capitalizing off the long misses from Brooklyn College.
But the difference maker is going to be the 3-point shot range.
Definitely, it should be, but if both teams continue to miss, I don't know how to call it.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have highlights of the first half. We're going to go over official stats, and then we'll have the second half of this game here at the West Quad Gymnasium. You're watching Brooklyn College Bulldogs basketball on BCTV. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the West Quad Gymnasium. At the end of the first half, the Lady Lightning are leading the Lady Bulldogs 25-20. Zach Budnick alongside John Kelman. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights that we have in this game, but it really hasn't been much because it's just been a very low-scoring game so far.
Yes, just back and forth. Both teams are playing zone, which is slowing both paces of teams up. So They're just going to have to get out of that. Here's right here. You have the two dribble pull-up. She was able to knock it down, getting inside the zone. Here go another one, getting inside the zone, kicking it out to the open shooter for a three-point field goal by Vito. And here go the outlet, Kevin Love, West Unseld pass over to Linda Fields for the breakaway layup.
So there really hasn't been much, but those definitely stand out, especially Justine Vento's play, because the Bulldogs are only shooting at 5% three-point range in this game, and that was the only basket made by Justine Vento. 20 attempts. We've never seen anything like this by the Bulldogs, and I don't know if that's going to translate into the second half as they're going to keep shooting or they're just not going to go for it. I don't know.
Well, like I mentioned earlier in the game, that shot is going to be there. The Lehman Lightning are playing the zone, so the three-point shot tends to always be open. So if Brooklyn Bulldogs are going to continue to shoot it, they're just going to have to start knocking them down. But that shot is going to be available all night, and I don't see them going away from it.
Emily Del Rosario is only being held to 8 points in this first half, but leading everybody on the court is her teammate, and that would be number 15, Crystal Pearson, with 13 points. And you know they're going to be riding her until the end of the game.
Yes. Pearson is she's able to hit shots from all over the court, and she's also a mismatch. She's a big player for Lehman, but the big players on Brooklyn College don't match up well with her, so she's able to use her quickness and get to open spots. And as far as Rosario goes, her foot is going to stay on the pedal. She missed a few shots early, but she's going to continue to get after it.
Play has now resumed. Karen Mack for the Bulldogs have possession. Bulldogs going from right to left on your computer screen and smartphones if you're able to watch on your phone. First shot up by Angie Thomas is good.
Thomas could be a real big problem for Lehman if she just asserts herself and focus up, because they don't have nobody that can match with her.
So opening seconds in this second half for the Bulldogs are trailing 25-22. Quick shot by Del Rosario for three is no good. Mack with the rebound. Mack looks to go in for a breakaway. Del Rosario catches up. Layup is good. And a quick timeout already by Coach Harrison of the Lightning. A 30-second timeout with 9:22 to go in this third quarter.
Yeah.
Apparently he sees something that he doesn't like.
Yes,
Don't
being a
look at that
player,
side
you
up.
hate to see
Yeah.
a coach call that timeout so early, because that means he really wants to get after you about something he doesn't like. So let's see what he comes out with out of this timeout.
Keep playing, all right?
1, 2, 3,
Hard work. K-Mac. Play her up right here, just to see if you can maybe get a cheap steal. If you don't get the steal, just drop back, all right? Right?
So a quick timeout call, and you were able to see Coach Alex Lang just talking to his team, just telling him to keep doing what they're doing right now, because so far so good. They've been scoring 4-0 so far in the second half, and they're trailing only by 1. So Del Rosario, see the Lightning move the ball around very quickly. Three-point shot by Fields is good. So the Lightning now shooting 2 for 10 from three-point range. And they are up 28-24. Karen Mack tries to get it to Vento, who's tipped, and now Vento recovers. Holder in the corner. Tries to bounce pass it to Colbert, but it goes out of bounds. Lightning ball.
Here's the three-point field goal by Linda Fields, able to knock it down.
Play will resume. Pearson passes to Fields, who's going to bring the ball up court for the Lightning. Their team is leading 28-24 in this third quarter. Pearson in the sideline, being guarded heavily by Vento. Cross court to Fields. Another three-point shot is up, no good. Colbert gets the rebound. Now Karen Mack along the sideline. She's going to let her team set up. See everybody moving around very well. Mack still has it, but throws it to Holder. Holder in the paint. Shot is up, and it's good.
Getting the ball into the middle of the floor is very, very, very important against the 2-3 zone that Lehman is playing.
Bulldogs are keeping it close. They're only down by 2 with 8:06 to go. In the corner, Fields. Cross court to Del Rosario. Del Rosario being guarded by Vento. Gets rid of it, throws it to Pearson in the corner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Quick shot by Pearson is up, no good. Mack gets the rebound. Karen Mack pushes up. Now throws out to Vento
Good
for
kick
3,
out.
and it's good. 3-point shot by Justine Vento is good, and now the Bulldogs have taken their first lead since the first quarter, 29-28. Del Rosario up is no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball possession, Lehman. So 7:28 to go in this third quarter. The Bulldogs have taken the lead for the first time since, I think it was like the opening minutes in the second quarter.
Yes, making their first 2 field goals in the second half plays a big part in that too.
So Del Rosario is going to inbound the ball from the Bulldogs baseline. Tries to find somebody, gets it to Pearson. Quick shot is up and it's no good. Karen Mack takes control. Mack pushes up. Quick shot is no good, but there is a foul on the play.
Great move, keeping her dribble alive, able to attack strong. She wasn't able to make the layup, but she has a chance to make 2 easy free throws.
So that's the first foul against Linda Fields in this game. Karen Mack's going to line up for 2 shots, and the Bulldogs have an opportunity to widen their lead. Shot is up, and it is no good. Gets the very unfriendly bounce. And no substitution so far for either of these teams. Mack's shot is up, and it is good. So 7:18 to go. Karen Mack with 4 points in this game. 5 points, excuse me. This play now resumes. 7:10 to go. Bulldogs leading by 2. Pearson over to Del Rosario. Del Rosario getting away from her defenders. Now throws it to the top of the key to Sangri. Fields from the corner drives up. Shot is no good, but there will be a foul on the play.
Her previous 2 shots had been 3-pointers. There she was able to show the ball and attack the basket.
So that foul is going against Karen Mack. I saw Olivia Colbert was calling for the travel call. The Fields had gotten hit in the face. Coach Lang still questioning the call. Now we saw the official saying that Linda Fields got hit from behind, so that's why there was the foul called. So the first shot was no good, and Linda Fields is going to attempt her second shot. Her team is down by 2 with 6:58 to go in this third quarter. So both shots no good, but Sangri gets the rebound. Fields for 3, shot is no good. There's another fight for the rebound, and Fields still has the ball as she falls out of bounds, and now it's Bulldogs ball.
In close games like these, you can allow second chance points. The Lady Bulldogs has to do a better job in boxing out and securing the rebounds.
Karen Mack now has possession for the Bulldogs. Team is up by 2. Holder in the corner, fires for 3, and it's no good. Fields gets the rebound. Now Del Rosario. Quick play, but she steps out of bounds with possession, and it's back to the Bulldogs it goes. So now we're starting to see turnovers being caused by the Lightning, or being committed by the Lightning, excuse me. The Bulldogs that are causing the turnovers. So Karen Mack tries to get it to Colbert. Must have been miscommunication. Now the Lightning take over. Del Rosario still can't get control, and yet again, back to the Bulldogs.
Both teams have been turning the ball over to start the third quarter, Zach.
But the Lightning are starting, I'm not sure if they're getting nervous or if they're just trying to catch the Bulldogs off guard with those quick transition plays.
Yes, the Lightning should settle down. I feel like they're trying to make the home run play, being that this is their first time trailing in the game since the first quarter.
Vento over to Holder in the corner. Drives in, shot no good. Lightning take over. Del Rosario almost had a breakaway, but good hustle by Mack as the shot is up no good. And Vento gets the rebound. Bulldogs playing very conservative in this third quarter. Karen Mack still has possession, 18 seconds on the shot clock, 5:34 to go in this second half. Bulldogs still up 30-28. Shot by Mack is up, now it's no good.
These outlet places is all over the place.
And again, another quick transition play, but that shot is good, but there will be a timeout called on the floor as Maya A.G. Thomas is holding her ankle. Seems to be in a lot of pain over at the other side.
Here you go with the quick transition layup for the Lehman Lightning. Let's hope that Maya Thompson is okay. Sprained ankles are definitely no joke.
Seemed to have fallen funny on that last play. If we have a replay of that, I want to see what happened. But in the meantime, both teams are going to get together and just go over what's been happening so far. But the one thing that I've noticed is even though both teams are still struggling to finish a lot of the plays, the one thing that's very noticeable is the Bulldogs have had good control in the offensive zone, and the Lightning are trying to cause those Hail Mary. They're trying to do those Hail Mary plays.
Yes. Definitely both teams are establishing a rhythm now. It's the second half of the game. Usually that's when the rhythm kicks in and everything goes as well. So both teams trying to play up-tempo. Lehman is trying to get out and run early, with outlet passes, and Brooklyn College is doing a good job in hitting the gaps in transition.
So we'll see if we're going to have an injury update later this game for Maya Thomas, but in play for her is going to be Alexandra Mugen. So play resumes, 5:15 to go. Karen Mack crosses court for the Bulldogs. And a quick 30-second timeout called by Coach Lang of the Bulldogs.
It's clear to say both of these coaches want this win today. They both being real structural.
If they overload the side in the zone and carry
Very structured, I agree.
Yes, very structured in how they call in timeouts.
You understand what I'm saying? So if they throw it to the wing and Karen's there and they make the extra pass to the corner, you keep coming in and defend that, and then you got to get back, all right? Look, guys, if they play this little 2-2-1 thing where they trapping right now, start in the middle, almost like press break right here, all right? And then we play that. All right, Karen, get in the back court. You play it. We got T and Just up the court. Allie, you play in the corner. All right, corner to corner. Guys, look. In the Kansas, look for after she screens. Look for her flashing, you guys. Look for flashing.
Let's go, ladies. Brooklyn at 3. 1, 2, 3. Brooklyn.
So that was Coach Lang talking to his team. So I was kind of surprised that he called that quick 30-second timeout after already having an opportunity to speak to his team, but he needed to throw in a few extra words for his team. And now play resumes. Karen Mack gets it to Vento. Cross court to Taylor Gallagher is now back at play. Off the hand to Del Rosario. The officials are going to get together because they're saying that the ball went off of Karen Mack's hand. From our vantage point, it did not go off of her, went off of Del Rosario. So they are going to keep the call as is. Coach Lang furious.
Yes, Coach Lang is definitely going to stand up for his team. He's not happy about that call at all.
From our vantage point, it looked like it was all Del Rosario, but they say it went off of Karen Mack's hands. But nonetheless, play resumes as we're all tied up at 30 apiece. Sagari gets it to Artist. Tries to get it to Pearson. She still has control. Artist quick layup, no good. It's a scramble for the ball. They're going to call a jump ball, and it will be Bulldogs ball. So the Lightning unable to capitalize on a questionable call against the Bulldogs. And with 4:44 to go, the Bulldogs are going to take over. All tied up at 30 apiece with Karen Mack having possession. Top of the key, throws it to Vento. Now to Mack in the corner. Bounce pass to Colbert. Shot by Vento for 3 is good. And then the Bulldogs are up by 3. With 4:20 to go in this third quarter. Field's shot is no good. Bulldogs take over. Karen Mack pushes up court. Vento in the corner. Vento for 3, and it's good.
She's doing a great job in knocking down her shots this half. Great job, and also a great pass by Karen Mack to get her shooters open.
6 points and 2 shots for Justy Vento. She's definitely going to make the highlight reel at the end of this game.
Yeah, definitely, and that's her third three-pointer of the half as well. Let's see if she can hit another one here.
Steal by Karen Mack, 2-on-1 developing. Gallagher, bounce pass, shot up is no good. Can't get her own rebound. They're actually going to call a foul on the play against Olivia Colbert. So they called the foul before Del Rosario stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, Zach, you called it, saying that the difference in this game would be if Brooklyn College could hit some three-point shots.
Excellent work. That was a nice bounce pass to Gallagher.
Just came up a little short.
But every time Gallagher is on the court, you know the Bulldogs are going to come up with some magic. She's just been phenomenal on the court off the bench. And play will resume as the Lightning are going to inbound the ball from their own baseline with 3:45 to go. And the Bulldogs now with a big 36-30 lead. Crystal Pearson for the Lightning. She moves up court. Being met by Taylor Gallagher of the Bulldogs. Pearson still with possession. Throws it to Artist. Can't get a shot off. So the foul is going against Karen Mack. That's going to be her third foul in this game. 2 more and she fouls out. Now looking at Coach Lang, and now he's going to be sending in 2 players. We're going to see Tiffany Ruiz come in play. She's one of the seniors, one of the captains of this team. And Kayla Richburg is going to come back into play. So the shot by Shakia Artis is good. So Karen Mack is going to sit along with Justine Vento.
Look for number 13 in Brooklyn College, Tiffany Ruiz, to shoot some 3-pointers too.
So the second shot up is good. So with 3:30 to go in this third quarter, the Bulldogs are leading 36-32. Richburg. So over at the sideline, sees Gallagher moving around. Tries to get to Gallagher, but instead throws it to Green. Green tries to get a hook shot off, no good, but there will be a foul on the play. No foul. They said he just went out of bounds.
Brooklyn College guards has been doing a good job of getting into the zone and keeping Rosario quiet at the moment.
Richburg throws it to Ruiz in the corner. Mugen, cross court to Gallagher. Gallagher being guarded by Del Rosario, bounce pass to Ruiz. Now Richburg, 6 seconds of the shot clock. Gallagher for 3, and it's good. 3-point shot by Taylor Gallagher is good, and now the Bulldogs up 39-32. So now they're getting the 3-point shots in. So what the Bulldogs and the Lightning have been missing in this first half of the game. Play resumes. Fields, top of the key to Del Rosario. Lightning moving the ball around very well. Artis inside the paint, shot no good. She gets her rebound, second shot no good. Reed gets the rebound. Now they're going to fight for it. Jump ball, and it's going to be Lightning. So excellent work by Veronica Green, but the ball goes in the favor of the Lightning. Look at this by Taylor Gallagher.
Great open look, way to knock it down. Good mechanics on the jump shot right there.
But the one thing I noticed was Del Rosario keeps moving around trying to block 2 defenders at the same time. You cannot let Gallagher open like that, as we've seen time and again. She's dangerous at 3-point range.
Yeah, that's why ball movement is so important against the zone, because players don't move faster than the ball. So that's why Rosario is getting caught up in a lot of mix-ups when it comes to that.
So there was a foul called against Tiffany Ruiz of the Bulldogs. That play resumes with Del Rosario. Only has 8 points in this game. Gets it to Sangre, now Artis. Artis shot in and out, no good. Gets the unfriendly roll, but Pearson with the rebound makes the basket. 2:15 to go. Bulldogs leading 39-34. Richburg. Chatting out orders. Just looking around, seeing where everybody's moving. She's got Gallagher over the sideline. In the corner, Mugen for 3, and it's good. Now the 3-point shots are connecting, and the Bulldogs are up 42-34. Minute 50 to go in this third quarter. Del Rosario shouting out orders. Into the corner is Fields, being guarded heavily by Mugen. Big height differential. Del Rosario back to Fields. Shot for 3 is up, no good. Ruiz gets the rebound. Richburg pushes up court. Minute 29 to go in this third quarter. Bulldogs with what looks like their biggest lead in this game, up by 8. Ruiz throws it to Gallagher. Now back to Ruiz. Ruiz being guarded, tries to get to Mugen, almost lost it. 6 seconds on the shot clock, and a quick timeout is called by Coach Lang. 30-second timeout with 6 seconds on the shot clock, so they're going to have to look to make a really big play. And I'm not sure if we're going to be sending it
out. Everybody's open. All right, just look at all your options. Veronica's open every time she flashes. Please pass her the ball, guys. When the ball moves side to side and then she cuts, she's going to be open. All right, you don't have to necessarily force the shot. You got kickouts, you got people cutting, you got the... All right, guys, look, let's have Taylor inbound right here. All right, guys, let's run 4. All right, look for Allie maybe from the 3-point line. All right, Veronica, hard cut. All right, let's go here.
Bulldogs on 3, 1, 2.
So I was right. They were going to send it to Coach Lang because he's the one who called the timeout, and definitely planning this next play with 6 seconds to go. Do you think they're going to try to get it to Gallagher?
Definitely. Mugen just hit 1 too, so they've been shooting the ball well as a team right now, so We'll see.
Well, Gallagher has to inbound the ball, so they're going to have to get it to somebody else to make a play.
It's usually the most dangerous person to inbound a skip
Ruiz.
pass.
Ruiz, can't get a good shot off, and at the buzzer, Green with the shot is no good, and now the Lightning take over. So Ruiz earlier, I thought she had that stutter step. Green was able to recover, but could not finish the play. And now a steal by the Bulldogs. All alone is Richburg, layup, and she scores! Excellent play by the Bulldogs all over Richburg with the basket, and they are up 44-34 with less than a minute to go in this third quarter. And another steal, Richburg again on the breakaway. Shot is up, no good. Fields was able to get there in time. Gallagher almost lost the ball. And now the Bulldogs are going to reset, but 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mugen in the corner. There's a foul on the play with 22.5 seconds to go. Foul is going against the Bulldogs.
It's so much fun. It's so much more fun getting after it on the defensive end if you know you're coming down to get you a bucket or so. That's why the intensity by Brooklyn College has picked up on the defensive end.
But those last two plays, look at this. Just all alone was Richburg, but that was all by the pass of Tiffany Ruiz. So excellent work all around by these Bulldogs. So that's 5 fouls against the Bulldogs. So we're seeing number 13 of the Lightning, Salima Sangri, going up for 2 shots, but the first shot was no good. Substitutions for the Bulldogs. Olivia Colbert is back in play, along with Tawanda Holder. Number 15, Crystal Pearson, is now going to sit for the Lightning. In place is number 12, Khadija Sangari. So the second shot is good. Bulldogs leading 44-35 with 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. So Richburg holding. She can make the last play. The shot clock is off. Hands it off to Green. Green bounced past the Colbert. Almost lost it out of bounds. 5 seconds to go. Green underneath the basket. Tries to get it to somebody, but they're going to call her
3 seconds.
3-second violation. So 1.7 seconds to go. The Lightning are going to look to make the last play. Look at what we saw in the first half. Del Rosario up and not quite. Does not quite make that basket, but at the end of the third quarter, the Bulldogs have now turned on their game, and they're up 44-35.
Yes, the Bulldogs did a great job this quarter as far as hitting the open man to take high percentage open shots. That they couldn't get the fall in the second half, but now they're starting to drop for them, and you can see it in the scoreboard.
So the Lightning were only held to 10 points in that third quarter, and the Bulldogs scoring 24, and that all started with the play by Justine Vento with those 3-point baskets.
Yes, she's like I said prior to the game, she's definitely ready to play. It's her turn. She was able to knock down some big shots to start the second half.
Now for 3-point range, the Bulldogs are shooting 71.4%, and the Lightning are only shooting 16.7% in the 3-point range. But in the field, it's been relatively even for the Bulldogs, 50%, and the Lightning are absolutely struggling.
Yes, you have to credit the Bulldogs defense. They have 2 lethal scorers that they're keeping in check right now, so you definitely have to credit the Bulldogs defense. Their leading scorer, Rosario, who's averaging 31 points, is being held to 8 points right now. He can't establish a rhythm and put a print on the game.
Crystal Pearson leading everybody on the court with 15 points and 10 rebounds, so she has the double-double in this game. And for the Bulldogs, A.G. Thomas with 12 rebounds, only 6 points, but Justine Vento, 12 points, and most of them have been coming from 3-point range.
Yes.
So all of them for 3-point range. 4 for 10 in the field and 3-point, and that's what we like from this game, especially from Vento and especially from Gallagher. Gallagher does not have any. She has 1 for 4 at 3-point range. So
yes.
In the fourth quarter, we might see them light it up.
Yes, Gallagher's also been playing a great game. The stat sheet doesn't show it, but from here watching, she definitely has her imprint on this game so far. She's creating for her teammates, and she's playing very hard on the defensive end.
So Taylor Gallagher is going to inbound the ball. So you can see on the bottom of your screen, play will resume. Taylor Richburg gets to the green, back to Richburg. Now Gallagher for three. Shot is air ball, but the Lightning are able to take possession. Fields inside the paint all alone is good.
Coast to coast push by Linda Fields. They've been doing a good job keeping her in check this game too. She averaged 20 points coming into this game.
So already 30 seconds have gone by in this fourth quarter, and already a foul on the play against the Lightning, going against Kajia Sangri. So Bulldogs leading 44-37. Colbert, shot is up no good, but there will be a foul on the play. Foul is going against the Lightning again, so that's 2 fouls in a row.
The Lady Bulldogs seem to be in the driver's seat right now, Zach.
Since the second, that foul went against Shakia Artis. So Olivia Colbert's going to line up for her 2 shots. First shot is up, and it's good. So because they're playing 4 quarters and they're only playing 5 fouls until you're in the penalty, it resets for the team. But players who have committed fouls so far in this game, that will stick with them until the game's over.
Right.
So second shot by Olivia Colbert is good. Now the Bulldogs are up 46-37. 9:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Del Rosario over the field to the sideline. Artis, top of the key, excuse me. Sangari, that's Lima Sangari. Quick shot by Artis is up and no good. And a punch by the other Sangare player. Either way, Lightning still have control. Del Rosario with the quick shot is no good. And now the Bulldogs take over. Gallagher almost had a breakaway, but Fields is way back. Nice play to Richburg, who makes the baskets.
It all started with the look ahead by Gallagher. Great pass.
8:43 to go in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 48-37. This is their biggest lead, up by 11. Fields to Del Rosario. Rosario for 3, and it's no good. Big rebound, there's a fight for it. They're going to call a foul against Del Rosario. And that is her 4th foul. No, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong board. That's her 2nd foul.
Well, third
foul, sorry. So 2 more and she fouls out, and they're playing with a really small bench, and it looks like one of their players, number 15, Pearson, is on the bench, getting help from the medical staff. Richburg to Mugen, inside the paint, Colbert, turns, fires, shot is up, but they're going to
foul.
Coach Lang not happy with that. Foul is going against Olivia Colburn. So with 8:19 to go, Coach Lang still trying to talk to the officials. Really unhappy with the call, but it will be Lightning ball as play resumes. So Fields is now going to move up for the Lightning. 8:15 to go, Bulldogs up 48-37. Sagaria. Now Del Rosario. That was it. That was Fields in the corner. Layup, and it's good. 2 minutes gone by in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs still leading, 48-39. Gallagher over the sideline. Almost tipped. Well, it was tipped, but it was almost stolen. Mugen for 3, shot no good. Lightning are able to take the rebound. Fields now. Fields getting away from Gallagher. Nice move in the paint, shot no good. Fight for the rebound. Fields gets it back. Fields cross court to Del Rosario. Rosario only being held to 8 points as she fires for 3, and her shot is no good, but Artis gets the rebound. Oh, excuse me, that was Sangari with the rebound. Now Artis has the ball. Shot is blocked, and Karen Mack takes possession for the Bulldogs. 4-on-2.
Good pass.
Colbert up is no good. Bulldogs can't seem to finish the play. Sangria gets the rebound, and now Del Rosario pushes up court. Oh, and Del Rosario got handcuffed with the ball, and it's not going to be Bulldogs ball.
You can see the frustration in Rosario's face as a scorer. When your shot is not dropping, it can be very frustrating, and not to add, your team is losing.
So full timeout call by Coach Lang of the Bulldogs with 7:04 to go. In the first half of the game seemed very quiet, and now all of a sudden, both teams in particular the Bulldogs, have woken up.
Yes, usually in the second half is usually when teams get their rhythm and get focus on how they want to play for the remainder of the game. So both teams doing a good job with the pace right now. But credit Brooklyn College defense on these two scorers for the Lehman Lightning.
So fans, immediately following this game, we are going to have an interview with the player of the game, the winning head coach, and then we're going to have live coverage of the second half of the doubleheader between the defending CUNYAC champ men's Bulldogs against the Lehman College Lightning. Jai, I know you want to be back on the court, but how are you enjoying this so far, watching the game and broadcasting?
I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm just happy and thankful for this opportunity. It gives me a chance to stay around the game that I love, and also have me in my surroundings where I'm familiar with too.
We'll get the camera shot on you right now. We can see you're a Walt Clyde Frazier apprentice.
Yeah. I got tired of wearing the basic whites and the basic black shirts. I try to have a little splash today.
We'll have to get you connected with his tailor.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go that far. I'm okay.
So with 7:04 to go, play will resume as Justine Vento is going to inbound the ball in front of the announcer's table. Now Karen Mack. She's going to let her team set up. As you can see them moving around the court. Folger now. She's getting help from Colbert. She drives in. Shot is up, and it is no good. Colbert gets her on rebound, and it's good. Nice work by Olivia Colbert. Bulldogs up 50-39. Foul on the play. Foul is going against Justine Vento. Not happy with the call. So that is Vento's third foul. She has 13 points in this game. Another foul on the play against the Bulldogs. Coach Lang furious now, as you can hear him screaming from the bench. So the foul is going against Olivia Colbert this time. With 6:39 to go, the Lightning are going to have an opportunity to close out the deficit.
This game is far from over. Brooklyn Bulldogs should look to keep their foot on the pedal. It's a whole lot of time left, and you still have a very lethal weapon in Rosario who would get hot at any moment.
So Olivia Colbert's going to sit. Alexandra Mugen is back in play. You're all right. We haven't seen much from Del Rosario. She's making a lot of plays, but she hasn't been able to finish a lot of her shots. And that shot by Pearson is good.
This is one thing Brooklyn College doesn't want to do, is have Lehman put points on the board with the time not moving.
Each team with 3 fouls, and the Bulldogs are 50-40 with 6:39 to go in this second half. And that shot is good, so now the Bulldogs are leading by 9 as play resumes. Karen Mack moves up court for the Bulldogs. She's trying to get help from Mugen. Now she throws it to Mugen. She turns, fire, shot is no good. Lightning are able to take control. There's a whistle, foul on the play. Foul's going against Veronica Green. Because it was in the offensive zone, even though Lightning had possession, still Lightning ball. So it's the 4th foul against the Bulldogs. There's Del Rosario. Down to Artis in the corner for 3, and it's up, no good. There's a big rebound. Artis gets it back. Goes into Del Rosario. Pearson, 15 points, leading everybody on the court. In the paint, shot no good. There's a scramble for the rebound, but Holder is able to get it for the Bulldogs. Wanda Holder. Being met by Del Rosario, throws it to Green. Quick jumper is up, no good. Pearson gets the rebound. Trying to make a quick transition play. Fields can't. Now she makes a play. Pearson, top of the paint. Quick jumper is up, no good. Looks like the Bulldogs get the rebound. That was Alexandra Mugen who gets it. Hands it off to Mack, who moves up court. Vento. Bounce pass to Green. Almost lost the ball. Big pressure by Del Rosario. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Karen Mack now holding along the sideline. She has Mugen in the corner. 8 seconds. She has to make a play. Throws it to Vento for 3, and it's no good. But Holder gets the rebound. Quick shot, no good. Another fight for the rebound, out of bounds, and it'll be Lightning ball. So Justine Vento with 13 points on the night so far with that 3-point shot, trying to make it 16. Her team is still up by 9. 5 minutes to go in this second half. Del Rosario hands it off to Fields. Now Artis, back to Del Rosario for three. It's good.
Told you Rosario is going to look to be aggressive right now down the stretch. Brooklyn College cannot allow her to get hot. Deep three-pointer here from Rosario.
Bulldogs are only up by 6 with 4:35 to go. Like you said, plenty of time. Caramack with possession, being guarded by Del Rosario. Throws it to Holder. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Holder still holding. Now she's at the top of the paint, looks to drive in. Shot is no good. Pearson gets the rebound. Now Del Rosario moves up court along the sideline. Quick shot for three, no good. Justin Vento gets the rebound. So the Bulldogs got lucky because you're right. Looks like Del Rosario is trying to get hot on the court. Caramack now. Being guarded heavily by Del Rosario. Tries to deke her out. Still holding. Now she drives it from the right. Hook shot is up, no good. Ball is out of bounds off of a Lightning player. That was Arias, and it's going to remain Bulldogs ball with 29 seconds on the shot clock. Not that that's going to make a difference. Substitution, Taylor Gallagher is back in play in place of Justin Vento, and Kaylin Richburg is back in play in place of Karen Mack. So even though Justin Vento is starting to get hot, despite the fact that she's sitting, you now have Taylor Gallagher in place, who's been playing very hot. Holder, top of the key, Gallagher. Now back to Richburg. Richburg holding, she's moving around, looking to make a play against Del Rosario. Now throws it to Gallagher, top of the key. Back to Richburg. In the corner is Mugen, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass tried to get to Gallagher, but it goes out of bounds. Not sure if the Bulldogs are trying to get a bit fancy or maybe the Lightning are trying to shut down on them.
I wouldn't say they're getting fancy. I think they being a little rushed, knowing that the Lightning are closing in on their lead. They just need to just relax and settle down.
In the corner is Pearson, yeah. Artis, quick jumper is up and it's good.
Lehman has been getting a lot of high percentage shots this quarter. That was about an easy 12-footer for Artis right there.
Currently, the Lightning are on a 6-0 run. Gallagher now has possession. Gallagher trying to draw a foul, but the officials are not buying it. 17 seconds of the shot clock, less than 3 minutes to go in this game. A foul is called, and it's going against Linda Field of the Lightning. So that's her second foul, fifth or fourth. So I'm looking up at the board, and by the time I look, I can never tell if they've already updated it or not. But each team with 4 fouls in this quarter.
One away from the penalty.
So Richburg inbounds the ball to Holder for 3. Shot is no good. And now a quick breakaway for Fields. Layup is in and out, no good, but excellent work by Holder to catch up at the last second. Full court press, and Del Rosario is able to steal the ball away, but out of bounds off of Holder, and it's going to be Lightning ball. So excellent hustle by Emily Del Rosario to get the ball back for the Lightning. Caramack back in play in place of Tawanda Holder. So 2:37 to go. Looked like the Bulldogs are pulling away, but now the Lightning have caught up. This is what we saw in the CUNYAC finals. The first 3 quarters, the Bulldogs had the lead. Lightning kept it close, and then they were able to catch up and tie it to force overtime and then take the championship away. Fields in the paint, shot is up, no good. Matt gets the rebound. Now the Bulldogs are going to look to slow things down. Time is still on their side, but there's still plenty of time left with 2:20 to go. Caramack dribbling, trying to get away from Del Rosario. Inside the paint, shot is, can't get a good shot off. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's still going to be Bulldogs ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Gallagher has to inbound the ball, but she could get herself into a good position. Oh no, it's going to be Richburg that's going to inbound the ball, so they might try to get it to Gallagher.
I'm surprised.
Let's see what happens. Richburg finds Mugen, top of the key. Now Mack. Oh, they have a fresh shot clock. I thought they only had 12 seconds. They have a fresh shot clock. Now Richburg over the sideline, holding. Getting help from Mugen. Nice dribbling work inside the paint. Shot is up, no good. Green almost got the rebound. Still a loose ball. Now Del Rosario takes control. Minute 45 to go. Bulldogs are up by 4. It's a 2-possession play. Del Rosario over to Sangari. Sideline is Fields. Pearson over to Sangari. Quick jumper is good. Bulldogs have seen their 11-point lead go down to a 2-point lead with a minute 23 to go in this second half. Karen Mack. Holding B, guarded by Del Rosario. Karen Mack still holding, getting help. Stolen away. Almost a backcourt, almost stolen twice. Bulldogs are feeling the pressure. Gallagher, 6 seconds of the shot clock. Mugen for three.
Big, that's big.
Makes the basket!
That was a big and timely shot right there.
Look at this.
Look at the penetrating kick. Big, big shot.
Less than a minute to go in this game. There's a problem with the score, but the Bulldogs are up 53 to 48. Score is 53 to 48. Bulldogs leading with less than a minute to go in what has been a very wild fourth quarter. It was quiet in the first half, and now the second half, it is just open wide.
Yes. Both teams has established a rhythm and is due for a more entertaining game. That was a big, big, big shot by Alexandra Mugen right there.
And the Bulldogs, what I've noticed is that they're moving the ball around very well, but they've also been very patient.
Yes, yes. And that's when Lehman started to cut into their lead. When the Bulldogs stopped being patient and started taking quick shots, Lehman was able to cut into their lead.
But this has just been, it's opened up for everybody. And Del Rosario is starting to wake up. She has 8 points for her team. She's usually like the leader of this team, but now she's getting contributions from Linda Fields and from Crystal Pearson.
Yes.
So with 48.7 seconds to go, Bulldogs up 53 to 48. And it's still anybody's game. Still anybody's game, but you can see Coach Lang talking to his team. I think he's just telling them to just keep at the pace that they're at right now.
Yes, yes. Play it safe. Try not to foul right here on this possession, and Lehman will have to foul them to try to get back into this game. But they're one stop away from sealing this game.
Reminder, folks, after the end of the buzzer, we're going to have an interview with the player of the game and the winning coach, and we're going to go over highlights, final thoughts, and then we're going to get ready for the second half of the doubleheader, the men's Bulldogs taking on the men's Lehman College Lightning here at the West Quad. 48.7 seconds to go. Lightning have possession, and the Bulldogs are up by 5. Del Rosario to Sangari, shot is good. 3-point game, 45.1 seconds to go.
The Lady Bulldogs cannot afford a turnover right here at this point of the game.
Each team with 4 fouls, so they don't exactly have much to give. Green, 32 seconds, 16 on the shot clock. Now Karen Mack holding. This could go down to the wire, folks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mack looking to make a play. She's still dribbling. Whistle and a foul. Foul is going against the Lightning. It's going against Salima Sangari.
1-1 for Karen Mack right now. These free throws are very big. It's still a one-possession game.
23.2 seconds. This is getting really close. Shot is up and it is no good. Every basket is going to count at this point. So we can hear the head coach of the Lightning looking to call a timeout if Karen Mack makes this basket. So the shot is up and it's good. So a timeout will be called by Coach Eric Harrison of the Lightning. Full timeout. And the Lightning are trailing by 4, but now that Del Rosario is starting to wake up, this is still anybody's game.
Yes, definitely. What the Lightning going to try to do here is try to get a quick bucket and set up a few traps full court. And if they cannot get a trap or force a turnover, they're going to have to foul.
Well, Lightning have ball. They're going to have the ball. They're going to have to inbound it from their own end. The shot clock is off. Obviously, they're going to try to make a so what I suspect is going to happen is they're going to go for a quick basket. They're not going to try to be fancy. And if they make the basket, once the Bulldogs have possession, I don't know if they're going to draw the foul or if they're going to commit a foul.
Well, it's still a lot of time in the game. So say if they score within the next 5 seconds, it still would be 18 seconds left on the clock where they would try to trap a little bit, probably down to the 12 to 15 second mark, and then they'll make a foul. They won't foul immediately if they be able to score quick. They're going to try to force a turnover first and then foul if that can't happen.
So you give like a 3-4 second window?
Yes, to get some traps on the floor, because 12 seconds is a whole lot of time for one possession of a basketball game.
Yeah, we've seen that time and again.
Yeah.
But we've also seen these things go down to the wire where it ends up going into an overtime or a double overtime.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's what Coach Lang wants. I know that's what Coach Harrison wants.
Also, Brooklyn College has to stay disciplined on this possession as well and not fouling the three-point shooter in a potential 4-point play.
So they have Green, Gallagher, Mugen, Richburg, and Mack.
Yeah, all good free throw shooters.
But they're going to put on the full court press, and a tip by Richburg.
They have to foul. They have to foul.
Look at this excellent work by Karen Mack and Kaylin Richburg to steal the ball away, and you are absolutely right. At that point, they had no choice but to foul.
Yes.
So with 17.6 seconds to go,
these free throws are big as well.
Kaylin Richburg could widen the lead, still be a two-possession play, but 6 points is bigger than 4.
Yes.
Shot is up, and it's good. Fans are alive here at the West Quad Gymnasium at Brooklyn College. Kaylin looking to make her second shot. Shot is up, and it is no good. There's a fight for the rebound. Lightning take control. Lightning are down by 5. Del Rosario with possession, being double teamed, almost tipped away, and there's a whistle. There's a foul on the play, and it's going against the Bulldogs. So that's the third foul against Veronica Green with 8.4 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs are up by 5. You are right. The last 12 seconds of the game will take forever.
Yes, especially in a close one when the team is playing the fouling game.
So Shanky Artis is going to line up for a shot. It is good. And a full timeout called by Eric Harrison. I believe this will be his final timeout for his team with 8.4 seconds to go. The Bulldogs are up by 4. So look at this last play. That's the foul that they called against Veronica. Was that a good call? I wasn't too sure.
Well, late in the game, that is a good call for as far on Lehman's behalf. That's usually a call I would get by the refs early in the game, but being that this game is so close, they want to give the ladies both equal chance to win the game.
But now the Lightning still have to make their second shot, and they're only down by 4. So now you wonder if they make the second shot, are they going to do the same thing like you mentioned earlier?
Probably one. They probably have enough time to get one trap in, which probably takes 2 to 3 seconds, and if not, you have to foul immediately.
Or do you deliberately miss the shot?
I don't think they should do that because they don't have an advantage on the glass. Brooklyn College is a bigger team, so I think they should just play it safe and make this free throw, and it'll be a one-possession game. And just play the fouling game from here on out.
You rarely see a play where they want to deliberately miss the shot in order to convert a 2-point play or a 3-point play.
Yes. Usually when you have a clear height advantage on the glass, you can make that happen, but that's not the case for Lehman, so I think they should just play it safe and make this free throw.
So 8.4 seconds to go. Bulldogs up by 4, but it's still anybody's game at this point. So Shakia Artis is going to line up for her second shot. She already made the first shot. If she makes this, it will be a 3-point game. Up, no good. Fields gets the rebound. Shot is up, still no good. Still a scramble for less than 5 seconds to go. Pearson up, no good. And with 2.2 seconds to go, the Lightning are going to go up for 2 more shots.
In this case, I would try to make the first free throw and miss the second one.
So that's the 4th foul against Karen Mack of the Bulldogs with 2.2 seconds to go in this game. So the shot is good by Crystal Pearson. And a 30-second timeout called by the Lightning. So this will be the final timeout called with 2.2 seconds. So you're saying that she should miss this shot?
Yes.
3-point game.
This right here,
Yeah.
Lyndon Fields just a step ahead of Karen Mack to get that offensive rebound.
Still anybody's game, but this has just been an explosive second half after what seemed to be a very quiet first half for
Yes.
both teams.
Yes, yes. Both teams played some good basketball in the second half. Credit to both teams.
An excellent play all around by Crystal Pearson with the double-double in this game,
Yes.
leading everybody on the court with 16 points.
Yes, Rosario didn't have her regular 30-point night, but she definitely had her imprint on this game. Brooklyn College with a team effort, a great team effort.
So Crystal Pearson is now going to line up for her second shot. Up, and it's good. So now it's a 2-point game.
You have to foul immediately.
2.2 seconds to go. And you are right, they are going to foul with 0.6 seconds to go.
That still wasn't fast enough if you ask me. 0.6 of a second left. What Brooklyn College could do here is actually make a shot and miss one. Once the ball gets touched, that 0.6 of a second would be out.
So we have not seen number 20, we haven't seen number 11, Maya A.G. Thomas, return to the game since she fell awkwardly on her foot. So looks like she's out for the rest of the game with an ankle injury.
Yes,
I
which
don't
is
see her
unfortunate.
on the bench, actually. So Richburg's first shot up, it is no good. So now she has to make the second shot.
I would miss this if I was playing.
Second shot is up, and it's good. 0.6 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. Intercepted by Mugen, and that's the end of the game with the Bulldogs winning 56-53. Excellent fourth quarter, especially
Yes.
at the
Yes,
end.
some great basketball by both teams. You have to give credit to both teams. Shout outs to Brooklyn College for being able to bounce back and get this W because things wasn't looking too good in the first half.
So when we come back, we're going to have the player of the game, Justine Vento of the Bulldogs, along with head coach Alex Lang. We're going to have highlights, and they're going to wrap things up as we get set for the men's Bulldogs. So we will be right back after this. Zach Bunnick back here with the player of the game, Justine Vento. Justine, the first half seemed very quiet. What did Coach Lang tell you and your team going into halftime?
We had to pick up our energy. We were going into this game like with a mission, considering from last season, and I think we all had a little bit of nerves, and he just said, let's go out there, play our game. We know what we could do. We just got to pick up the energy, stay together, and that's exactly what we did.
So a lot of three-shot opportunities in the first half, but now in the second half, you were able to connect with 2 in a row that kind of just opened up everything for the Bulldogs offensively. Walk us through how that motivated the rest of the team.
Well, I've had a little bit of troubleshooting in this couple of upcoming games, so as soon as I did that, my team got excited for me. I got excited to do it, and everyone just, the morale helped everybody do a little bit better, and it just picked up from there.
How were you able to effectively shut down Amelie Del Rosario, who's leading everybody in the United States in points so far this season?
I mean, she's a great player. She does a lot of great things, but we play defense. Coach is really adamant about the way we got to play, and we came out there and we did exactly what we were supposed to do. And I mean, she did what she had to do, but I think we did a really good job on her today, considering.
All right, congrats, Justine.
Thank you very much.
That's Justine Vento of the Bulldogs. We're going to be right back, and we're going to have head coach Alex Lang of the Bulldogs. We'll be back. Zach Bunnick back with head coach Alex Lang. Alex, it was a very, I would say, quiet first half, but were you still happy with the performance of the Bulldogs going into the second half?
No, not at all. We weren't happy with our performance in the first half at all. We played pretty poorly, both ends of the floor. At least we held Del Rosario in check to some degree. That was about the only good thing we did in the first half. We rebounded well, too, in the first half, I should say. We didn't shoot the ball well at all. I mean, we missed every shot we took, basically. and we didn't get to the foul line because we weren't settling ourselves and making moves. So we've got to play better than this. We're very excited to play the games, and we're playing too emotionally and not enough poise. Not with enough poise and just settling ourselves. So it was good to get the win, but first half, no, we definitely weren't happy with our performance in the first half.
One thing that's really impressed me about this team so far is the performance from the bench, in particular players like Richburg and Gallagher and Mugen. So talk to us about how they've been performing for you this season.
Yeah, they were huge tonight. Obviously, Maya went down with the injury there. We looked like we were separating ourselves from them a little bit. And then Maya went down with a big injury. And, it was tough for us to, then turn to our bench and tell them to play that many minutes, especially with Olivia fouling out down the stretch there as well. So, yeah, Veronica was big. Allie Mugen was big. Kaylin Richburg was probably the key to the win tonight. She played big minutes off the bench. Karen really didn't have it, especially in the first half, and Kaylin played big. So.
Did you encourage your team to keep shooting for threes in the second half? Because their percentage went up tremendously.
Yeah. We always want them to keep shooting with confidence. Some of the looks were a little bit better in the second half. We caught them off guard in transition, things like that. That was the biggest thing we said at halftime. Keep pushing in transition. The defense will soften a little bit. We were settling for, we were being very stagnant in the first half. We weren't getting movement. We weren't creating anything. We did a couple different things in the second half, got us some good looks. So.
All right. That's head coach Alex Lang of the Bulldogs. Alex, congrats again on a wonderful victory.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have highlights and last-minute thoughts. Back to you. Welcome back to the West Quad in what has been a phenomenal victory for the Bulldogs, winning 56-53. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. There really wasn't much in the first half, but there were plenty to go around in the second half.
Definitely. Both teams did a great job as making adjustments in the first half to have a better performance in the second half. We have here a penetrating kick out the artist who was able to make the high percentage 12-footer. Here go Karen breaking down the defense, getting all the way to the basket, sticking with it. Also right here, another high percentage shot for Lehman with a penetrating kick. This right here was probably the biggest shot of the game made by Alexandra Mugen. Big three-pointer that put BC up about 4 points with under a minute left in the game.
So final score, Bulldogs winning 56-52. Coming up, the second half of our broadcast doubleheader between the Brooklyn College Bulldogs and the Lehman College Lightning. So for Jai Kelman, I'm Zach Pundnick. We will be right back. Stay tuned.